Here's a look at MAC addresses as data flows through a network. Again, MAC addressing is layer 2, and we are referring to frames. Packets refer to IP. Frames, layer 2. Packet, layer 3. Network layer. We're going to start out with a VLAN. You may call it your broadcast domain, subnet. We're going to give a couple of switches inside this VLAN. Add a few ports. And we're going to connect the two switches. We're also going to add a couple of PCs off of each switch. This PC we're going to give a MAC address of A. This one we're going to give a MAC address of B. For information to go from PC MAC address A to PC MAC address B, the frame will have a source destination of A and a destination address of B. Source, destination. We're going to call this one Fred, and this one Betty. If Betty wants to send information to Fred, the frame for her will show a source MAC address B going to destination A. Pretty simple. But now we're going to create a new VLAN, and we're going to connect the two. We're going to add a switch with a few ports, connect it to our router, and we're going to take Betty and transfer her to this new location. We're even going to let her take her PC with her, so she gets to keep her MAC address, which is B. Plug her in. Now we have a different situation. Fred wants to talk to Betty. Fred has Betty's IP address, not going into IP addressing and how that is. He wants to send the information across. So now, what will his frame look like? Will it still show a source of A and a destination of B? No, it will not. The reason for this is Fred is only concerned with the MAC addresses within his VLAN. Anything outside of his VLAN, he has no knowledge of, he has no connection to, and he doesn't need to know. All he needs to know is how to get to his default gateway if he needs to leave his network. We're going to label this default gateway as C, and this interface as D. Fred's source is going to be A, his destination is going to be C. The router, when the router receives the packet, he's going to take a look at this and he's going to change the frame, knowing that the information has to go out the interface D to reach destination B. He changes the source to D and the destination to B. Now the packet and information has been delivered to Betty. Keep in mind, network layer, which we're not going into, it always stays the same. The IP address, source, and destination does not change. MAC addresses change from hop to hop, from device to device. If it has to go through more than one device, it has to change the source and destination. It has to know how to get from one device to the next. Within a VLAN, the devices within a VLAN are only concerned with the MAC addresses within the VLAN. To get to any other MAC address that is outside their VLAN, all they need to know is their default gateway MAC address. That's all that they're concerned with. Hope this brief demonstration helps you to understand MAC addresses and how they help the flow of your data. Thank you, and have a great day.